Long before this iconic clock tower was telling time on the northwest side of Chicago, Lane Tech was marking the events of the day and responding to the changing times. Since 1908, this crown jewel in the Chicago public school system has viewed the shifts of its urban landscape through an educational lens and created programs that are rigorous and relevant for students who are focused on making their mark in Chicago. This is the story of how Lane Tech produced hands and minds powerful enough to move the city of big shoulders. At the turn of the century, when factories were churning out everything from chewing gum to steel, Chicago was desperate for skilled workers to raise the city up from a muddy settlement to a bustling metropolis. In response, a new school opened in 1908 at the corner of Sedgwick and Division Streets that would alter the course of the city and the thousands of young men who enrolled there. These students, many of them immigrants, would emerge as skilled tradesmen, engineers, and business leaders. Lane Manual Training School was born. Like Chicago, Lane continued to grow at a rate so rapid that in less than 2 decades, a new campus would become essential. In spite of the Great Depression, the new Lane Technical High School would open its doors in 1934 to 9,000 students and cast the die for future generations to contribute to the ebb and flow of Chicago history. Lane would play a critical role during World War II, supporting the war effort inside the school building and through the Lane students who made the ultimate sacrifice for love of country. In post-war Chicago, the talent developed at Lane would make significant contributions to the space race and the advancement of science, technology, and commerce. Lane became a microcosm of the struggle for equality and the changing attitudes towards authority during the decades of social change. And today, Lane imprints a passion for technology with a global view on its students, who continue to contribute to the vibrancy and intellect of Chicago. Join us in an exploration of how this singular school supplied Chicago with an engine to achieve historic growth and remains poised today to continue its legacy of excellence at Lane Tech College Prep, Chicago's School of Champions.